What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe, because a lot of people find me funny, and if you don't find me funny, then that's not funny. But this is not a comedy channel, so if you like cars, this is a car channel, so you can also subscribe for that. Anyways guys, today we're gonna talk about some of the best performance SUVs, but before we do so, we need to do a little bit of history. Once upon a time, man loved car so much, and car loved man so much, but man met lady, and man and lady made baby, then made another baby, then made another baby. Anyways, that's not the point. Man had to sell car because car couldn't carry all that. Then man bought an SUV, but SUV couldn't replace car. It just wasn't fast enough. But the day came where you could buy a performance SUV. So let's talk about them. Now, very quickly before we get into the video, my girlfriend, who is the cameraman right now, is Italian. So as you may not know, Italians do make fast cars. So if I make a mistake, she will be there to correct. And if she corrects, she might as well come sit here and, you know, do it herself. Number 6, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. Was that right? Wow! So, with its sleek and unique design, it's a good looking car, and the difference between you and the Pope is you'll never see him drive around in that car. So 1-0 for you. Let's just move on, okay? It has a nice interior, it gives you a racy vibe, and it's got carbon fiber here and there, racing seats, and most importantly, room for all your babies and ladies. Lady. It's got a 2.9 liter twin turbo V6 engine that makes 505 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque, and guess what? It does 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds, which means you can sleep a little longer before you have to drop your kids to school, because you'll get there very fast. Number 5, the Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat. Shaped like an eggplant, but who cares when it's got a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 engine that makes 700 horsepower and 645 pound-feet of torque, and it does 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds. Now that is some serious speed. It's got enough space to fit all your kids and their friends and their moms to soccer practice, if you know what I mean. And after you drop them off, you can do some donuts in the parking lot, because why not? It's got a nice bulky looking exterior and a spacious interior. It doesn't scream performance, but it doesn't matter, because the engine does. Number 4, the Maserati Levante Trofeo. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Even though I hate Maseratis, but you can't deny that this is a really good car. Dude, it's got a Ferrari engine, but it's not a Ferrari. However, it's an impressive car. It's got a twin-turbo 3.8 liter V8 engine that makes 580 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque, and it does 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. It's got a luxurious look, yet sporty. It looks expensive, and it looks well built and designed, and when you move inside, you're also greeted with luxury. However, your wife and friends might complain that it's not a Ferrari, but guess what? They're not Ferraris either, so just ignore them. Number 3, the Jeep Trackhawk. Like the Durango's engine, it's got a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 engine that makes 707 horsepower and 645 pound-feet of torque, and it does 0 to 62 in 3.7 seconds, because Americans can't just get 0 to 60, they have to make it 0 to 62. This might come across as your average American SUV, but make no mistake, because if you piss off the driver, may God help you and the kids in the back of his car and his marriage, because the average looking SUV will turn into a sports car that is most likely gonna gap you on the streets of wherever you are. You could literally take this car anywhere: sand, road, track, and even the drag strip, and most importantly, to go get the kids from school and to the supermarket, and fit all your needs in the back. Number 2, the Porsche Cayenne Turbo SE Hybrid. Yes, it's got a hybrid engine, but here's the thing: it's got a 4 liter twin turbo V8 and an electric motor, and all that makes 670 horsepower and 663 pound-feet of torque. We all know Porsche is one of the leading car brands when it comes to pretty much everything, but making an SUV that comes in a coupe form, the car looks great on the outside and also on the inside, but once you go inside, nothing really indicates extreme performance. But if you want luxury with a lot of power, this is your car, because it doesn't get much better than that. Number 1, the Lamborghini Urus, and don't say Urus because I'm not gonna say that. It's the 3rd Italian car on this list. It has a 4 liter twin turbo V8 engine that makes 650 horsepower and 624 pound-feet of torque, and its 0 to 60 time is 3.5 seconds. This is quite simply the best looking performance SUV ever made, which makes sense. It's a Lamborghini. Looks as aggressive as it gets, full of carbon fiber and holes for airflow, and once you get inside, you get an interior that is sporty and looks like a fighter jet to give you the full experience of a performance SUV. So if you want a really fast SUV that is kind of designed by a 12-year-old and a 55-year-old at the same time, the Lamborghini Urus might just be for you. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out all our other videos. We got some pretty interesting videos, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.